Hey, Moon Magic Super Souls. In today's readings, we are literally tuning in with a miracle. Expect a miracle. What major blessing is about to arrive in your life? I am loving the energy of these readings already, and I cannot wait to do them. Now, this is the card for pile 1. This is the card for pile 2, and this for pile 3. Let me move those into our space, our reading space. We're going to turn these over together and then also draw a rune and a charm as well. So pile 1, your card is the fault line. Okay, we are asking, expect a miracle. Pile 2, we have the card the destroyer. Gosh, powerful energies around. I am so excited to be doing these readings. We are expecting a miracle. What major blessing is about to arrive in your life? And then we have apocalypse. Well, I'm just going to say wowza wow to the energy of these cards. So this is pile 3. Let's draw a rune and a charm for each. Pile 1, your first rune. Your rune is the rune of Isa. This is ice. Pile 2, you have the rune of constraint. This is Nathis. And pile 3, you have the rune of movement. This is Awaz. Okay. Let's draw a charm as well for you too. So pile 1, you have a wheel, like a ship's wheel. Pile 2, you have the Eiffel Tower. Pile 3, you have the mermaid. Okay, Moon Magic Super Souls. I'm going to leave the video running for just a few moments longer. Welcome everyone, and welcome back to those of you who are a part of this community already, and welcome to anyone new. Beautiful souls, settle with your intuition, your gut feeling. If more than one seems to be speaking to you, then tune in with more than one. There is absolutely no reason why you should not be expecting more than one miracle in your life. It's really interesting. I feel like that message is actually channeling through. Why would you settle for just one miracle? How interesting. There's a really curious kind of, well, I'm very curious about the kind of energy that is sitting around these readings and these cards. Beautiful souls, I'll leave the video running for a few moments longer for anyone that would like a little bit more time. The timestamps are in the description box and also in a pinned comment for phone users. And my beautiful super souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey, pile 1, expect a miracle. What major blessing is about to arrive in your life? With the rune of ice, stand still, Isa. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That the candle has just this moment literally burned out. Something has come to an end. What was coming through for me was something has to give. Something has to change. It's like this is a card that says, you're walking on eggshells. You're on tender hooks. Something needs to change. And the candle blows out, indicating to us straight away that a circumstance or a situation is about to come to an end. Perhaps something that has been at a stalemate. Now, the very first thing I am going to do is relight your candle. There, that is done. Do you know that actually for me feels like almost an act of doing? You know, a light has gone out. Something has come to its completion. You're walking on eggshells. Something has to give. It's time for something to end. It's cracked. It's wide open. Something that was stuck is now seen, and you need to steer your way out of this. Let's draw more cards. What is this about? Expect a miracle. What is happening here? Okay, I am seeing both of those actually. We are using some beautiful cards today that are created by independent creators. I really enjoy using these cards. So, let's look at these first of all. Okay, so first of all you have Eolix. I'm not sure how I pronounce that, but basically this is a rune, a card of communication. Elk's protection. It's communication and it's also protection as well. And then look at the difference here. We then have Suelo. This is the rune as I know it of Suelo, Sizel. This is about the sun, the life force. And look what it says here. Force of warmth, melting ice to release physical existence. This is the rune of Isa. Okay, the miracle, my beautiful souls, is that something is coming along. You're protected in this, first of all. Really, really important. But something is coming along here to melt the ice. And it needs to happen. It really, really does. This is immensely important. And now look again. You have the bear, another card of protection. Goodness me, we need to find out more about your situation. I'm going to put this down here, I think, actually. This is where this card is going to sit. I think, pile one, we need to draw tarot cards for you. Yes, whatever is going on around you, whatever this treading on eggshells, not okay, you are going to be guided to steer your way through this. With this ship's wheel, you are being protected, and literally it's like the universe actually seriously has your back in this. You're being guided, you're being navigated through. It's literally as if you were walking on ice and the ice cracks. It is as if someone, and like angels, step in and guide you across the ice so that you can move through some sort of passage safely. May we have information. What is the miracle that's coming for pile one, please? Your situation feels a little tricky, to put it mildly. I will say that. Or it's just tense. That there's an intenseness around you, but it's changing. The ice is going to melt. The sun is coming. You have the Fool, so we have an opportunity for new beginnings. Okay, how are these new beginnings coming? What do we have here? We have the Chariot. My goodness me, these are huge cards. Huge cards. We have the Fool. We have the Chariot. We have the Tower. We have the Lovers. Can that squeeze in there? And then the Knight of Cups. I think that can squeeze in if we manage to move things along a little bit. Yeah, I think we can squeeze those in. Excellent. And now we have the Knight of Cups here. I am going to draw from another pack as well. My beautiful pile one. Yes. The new beginning that you are waiting for, the opening. I want to say the help and the assistance, actually. The protection that you need in order to move forwards is coming. I feel like somebody will be loyal to you with this dog here. There's a loyalty coming through where somebody actually supports you to bring about this new beginning. May we have more information as well, just a few more cards for validation. Okay, what is this miracle? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay. Pile one. You've been walking on tender hooks. You've been on high alert, actually. And something of that high alert has really, if anything, I think you have frozen because something has not been okay for you. You felt very vulnerable. Perhaps someone was disloyal to you. But this is shifting. This is absolutely shifting. The change is coming regardless. So the miracle that you have been longing for, the shift, the change in your circumstances is absolutely coming through. Whatever needs to change is now changing. The ice will melt, the thaw will come, the sun is coming back into your life. And it's happening fast with the Chariot. We have the Knight of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. So we have two knights. And then this page in the middle marching forwards. Okay, I think there's going to be a mediator. This card is sitting in the middle here of the two. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords. If you're involved in any kind of legal battle, any divorce, the breakdown of a relationship, which has become very non-harmonious, where there is conflict, where you've been walking on eggshells, someone is coming in who can mediate. There'll be an opportunity for the breakdown of this circumstance, this situation, to be mediated by, I feel like it will be a third party. Someone who holds a really objective viewpoint. Very grounded, very solid, able to sort of seeing these olive branches, able to work out what is best for everyone. Even these trees remind me, okay, they're not necessarily olive trees, they look like cypress trees, but they remind me of the sort of Mediterranean environment where olive trees grow, olive branches. And cypress tree is a tree that actually honors integrity and transformation through kind of wisdom and awareness. What is feeling like a situation that has to give? I really felt I was picking up on this, something has to give. If we think of this card, bugle calls, communication rules, listening is key to understanding. Elk command respect to protect anything. I feel you've had to possibly stand up and speak out, or you haven't been able to have a voice. It's been really hard for you to have a voice. This is the rune of protection here that we are seeing here. This is the rune of Alga's protection. Okay, Suelo, the pathway to wholeness, the sun, source energy behind you. Whatever has been held at a standstill, a stalemate, you felt stuck with it, the miracle is happening. There will actually be a really significant change, but a positive outcome, a mediation, a conflict being brought to a close. Curiously enough, I feel like in a way that is unexpected, and this is perhaps the miracle. If someone's stepping in to mediate, I'm seeing this so clearly, this person arriving, or even it could be a circumstance that, or an energy, because it's an energy really, but something is arriving to create a space of mediation. And this will mean that this scenario will complete itself. The whole passageway through this, from this sort of place of something being very broken, very tense, very intense, someone is coming in, it's going to be sorted. It's really, really clear. The miracle is actually of a harmonious solution, a compromise being made even, in which all parties are taken into account. It will be sort of legal, above board, but also beneficial for everyone, fair and equal, acknowledging and recognizing everybody's feelings and choices. The card of the Lovers is a card primarily of choice. This is the miracle that's coming, literally so that you can steer your ship. Indeed, I would almost feel as though the ship is being steered for you. That's what I feel. Not so much that I'm seeing you steer the ship, but the ship is being steered by somebody who has that sort of governance, but through awareness, through knowledge, through wisdom, and through a genuine desire to create a peaceful resolution. I am seeing a peaceful resolution to the situation that has been either broken or there's a crack in it, it's not been working, and I'm seeing it happen fast. With the sun, the life force, Sewello. In many ways, Sewello speaks of there being one pathway to follow, only one pathway to take. And I'm sort of seeing it being literally guided. You're fearful of the outcome. You're fearful as to whether it will work out. I want to sort of say almost in your favour. It will do, that the favourable outcome is coming. Any conflict, any legal issues, anything that needs to be negotiated, anything that needs to be discussed, it's going to arrive at a place of really clear resolution. But very curiously, I do feel as if there is sort of a dark horse coming out of nowhere, perhaps a piece of information, a piece of communication that comes in that enables this possibility to take place. But I largely see this figure coming in. He's sitting in the middle or walking in the middle, a mediator. I actually think in many ways this scenario, it's one of those situations where it had to happen. It had to reach a point where the cracks appeared, because it couldn't be fixed without the cracks appearing. It was a necessity. It really, really was. Pile 1, this is your reading. It is so, so clear. The circumstance, the treading on eggshells, the high alert, the intenseness, the problem, the anxiety is going to be resolved in a way that reopens everybody's choices and opportunities. I think something coming in, or someone coming in who really can smooth things over, act as a mediator, and sort of steer the ship to a place where resolutions are found. You are being protected, you are being guided. The universe is really backing the change that this is bringing for you. And this is the most interesting part of the reading for me, not just your message, the miracle that's happening, expect a miracle. It's actually bringing about a significant new beginning for you. And I think it's the new beginning that's unexpected. Whatever has shown up that's become a problem, this is the irony actually, almost. Once it's sorted, it's going to create a space of new beginnings and something that's going to be a much better fit for you, curiously enough. It's almost as if there's a bigger picture that's being steered by the universe to get you to a different place or a different opportunity. Quite a life-changing opportunity. So even though this is very uncomfortable, it had to happen, because it's almost like there's a miracle happening to fix this, and then there's a secondary miracle, which is the fact that then there will be a completely new opportunity that will be really life-changing and quite amazing for you, that will come because of this. Because if this hadn't changed, then you'd have stayed on a course that wouldn't have been right for you. So this is like a double whammy of miracles, my pile 1. Fascinating that additional message has just really come through so strongly. Beautiful souls, yes, that's the unexpected outcome. There's something quite amazing coming from this. I'm not actually feeling that I wish to dive into this, which is interesting. Sometimes I want to take a sneaky peek at what it is. I almost feel as though, yeah, your message is, look, don't just expect that's what came through right at the beginning, wasn't it, when I was drawing the cards? Don't just expect one miracle, expect more than one. Pile 1, if you have been drawn to any more of these readings beyond this one, it may be that the second one will reveal the additional miracle for you. I don't know, of course, we have to do the readings, but there is a possibility that that's coming through, because I'm really connecting with this. Why would you settle for just one miracle? How about 2 or more? So if another reading speaks to you, I would recommend that you check that out too, or was speaking to you at the beginning. My beautiful souls, thank you so much for joining me. I post these readings 2 or 3 times a week. I always post a reading on Sunday with immediate guidance for the week ahead as well. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to anyone new. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. It is wonderful to be connecting with you all and a privilege to read for you. Beautiful souls, I will put various links into the description box below and the pinned comment if you're interested in my all zodiac sign readings or my own oracle cards, which I haven't used today. Any of these things, my Astro Moon Diary and Journal, that will be launching soon for 2024. So keep a lookout for those things. And if you want to get an update over anything that I am posting, like the diary and the journal, the moon diary, I'm very passionate about manifesting with the moon, make sure you're on one of my email lists. And I do have an email list here on YouTube for subscribers, and I give away a free private reading and a pack of oracle cards every month. So if that is something that you're interested in, it's a very, very good email list to be on, because not only will you get the update about the diary and the journal, but you could also win a free private reading and some oracle cards as well. So it's a fab one to be on. Pile 1, I'm sending you all the love in the world. This is getting sorted, but with a double whammy of a miracle. This is amazing. I am thrilled for you, even though I can see this is hard. Tons and tons and tons and tons of love to you. Hey, pile 2, welcome to your reading. Now we have the card of the Destroyer, and with Nathis, the rune of constraint. I actually feel very strongly that a period of constraint, or a period of time that has felt where you've been, I don't know, ring fenced in, is coming to an end. You know, with the Eiffel Tower, this charm, do you know the Eiffel Tower was never actually meant to be permanent? I remember reading about this, that the Eiffel Tower, when it was built, was like a showcase for something, or a temporary monument of some sort, and then it kind of became permanent. Obviously it's a major tourist attraction, but I feel that there is something that was never meant to be permanent is coming to an end here. But let's draw more cards and see what is the miracle. Expect a miracle, my beautiful souls. Okay, we have 2 cards. That is your first 2 oracle cards here. And we have another. I've been using some lovely cards here by independent creators today. It's always a joy to do so. We have, do you know, this came out in pile 1. How fascinating. Okay, if you were drawn to pile 1 as well, my beautiful pile 2s, I'm just going to say maybe I'm not entirely surprised. Now we have here Lifruma Healing Oracle. Oh, wassail, beautiful people. Thank you for trusting our vision. Oh, wow. How very, very interesting. Right, this is fascinating because this is actually not one of the cards. This is actually that tells you about this pack of cards, but I think this is relevant and appropriate. Okay, because this is about something that has grown. Yeah, it speaks of lost worlds becoming a deeply healing experience. This was a collaborational project. Right. Okay, you are actually being called to trust that there is a bigger picture in this. We have the card of heartache, sobbing, throbbing, moving through something, and we have the rune of Hagalaz here. Disruption, the great awakener. Okay, yeah. The Destroyer. Something that was never meant to be permanent is coming to an end, and there is a healing process that you are involved in, or the energy that is being offered to you is to do with healing. You've been constrained or feeling stuck. Patience as well. I mean, this rune calls for patience. Let's draw more cards for you and see what else we are shown. What is this about? What is the miracle that's coming here for my beautiful pile 2s? So, may we have another card for my beautiful pile 2s? I'm actually seeing this one. Okay, and we'll draw from a second pack as well. There is your first, and that is your second. What do we have for my beautiful pile 2? We have the Magician. Okay. How interesting. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We then have the Four of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups. How beautiful. How beautiful. And what else do we have here? The Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Yeah. Something that was never meant to be permanent. It was never meant to stay, has come to an end. That is what we are being shown here. Something, it is causing you quite a lot of heartache. I can see that here. But this is one of those real karma destiny moments. If any of you have actually experienced a loss, a bereavement, I feel there's an energy of loss here. And whatever is going on, there has been some heartache. It's been a difficult, there's been a difficult experience to process. But it did actually have to happen. This is what's coming through. Something was not meant to be permanent. Something or someone came into your life because you were to gain the learning from it. It feels like this is a real soul depth reading. The miracle that is rather beautiful is an acknowledgement of the learning. The Magician can indicate some trickster energy. Now, some of you may have experienced genuinely a heartache, a loss, the ending of something. You wanted it to be permanent, but it feels like it was destroyed. For others, it may be that, there's definitely loss involved here in some way, shape or form, something coming to an end. The key here, the miracle, was the learning at a level of soul. What I think is interesting is we are seeing a turn here with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Five of Swords, I'm seeing choices and decisions returning here. The assets, almost like assets, energy, money, resources, physical health returning to you. So you can now start to move forwards. There's been a parting of the ways with something or someone, a circumstance, a situation, whatever that is. I am deeply, deeply sorry and truly saddened if for any of you this is a real loss, literally a passing over of someone. I really, really do. I have a very powerful message coming through and I need to voice this. This will not apply to all of you, but it may to some. For those of you who actually lost a physical person, a real human being, they have passed over. Even for some of you, an animal. Maybe one of your beautiful furry friends, a real companion, a soulmate. Whether that was in the animal kingdom or in the human kingdom, for some of you, I think there's been a massive loss. And I'm so, so sorry that that's happened. They're still with you. They are walking with you. They are protecting you. Literally, they are with you. They will be with you till the day that you pass. And this is such a strong message. Gosh, the temperature in here has dropped. All the hairs on my body are standing on end. I am literally, I feel like I could almost see my breath in here. Yeah, some of you, a significant number of you have lost a someone, a soulmate. Yeah, really, someone who you thought you could build a future with. And they were radically taken away from you, and I'm so, so sorry. It wasn't meant to be permanent, but it was amazing while it was. And now it's time to enter this process of healing. They actually came into your life for two reasons. And this could be a human person, a connection, or an animal friend. Whatever it is in this context, they came into your life almost to teach you to love. I think sometimes our animal brothers and sisters come into our lives to teach us to love. because we have been hurt or damaged in a human way and we can't trust, and our animal brothers and sisters can teach us to love, and that frees you up to begin to learn to trust again. There's work to be done now, there's healing work to be done, learning to be done, the lessons to be built upon. But I do really hear the heartache that came from this. For others of you, it is a scenario, a situation. Either way, this floored you. But what we are being told here really clearly is that this was never meant to be permanent. There was a learning to come from it. It was a very, very big learning. And now it is time to begin that healing process. Yeah, there's a real shattering of you know, feeling that you thought something was going to be like a forever, it could be a forever job even for you, but that was not right. And there is a bigger picture here. I am actually going to pile 2, follow through with this and draw more cards for you. I'd like to see more about, I sort of want to say, the miracle that is coming. In many ways, there is an honouring here of the miracle of the learning, but that can be quite tough, actually, ultimately, can't it, really? So let's ask for a bit more information. May we have more information? I'm actually going to draw from this pack again. May we have more information about what is coming and the miracle to come. So we have Aletheia. May we have more information about the miracle to come? This is the card. We have the eternal child. Okay. Okay, so this is a card of truth. I'm very struck by the black and white nature of the card and the black and white nature of the 5 of Swords here. And yet all of these rainbow colours with the eternal child. It's time for you to, almost want to say, return to life, to refine something, to know, actually. To know that it's like a spiritual awakening here, to know that there are those on the other side walking with you, that you are always loved, that you can be loved. Do you know that saying, you know, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all? This person came into your life, or this soulmate, this scenario, to teach you something really powerful, to teach you or to enable you to see the truth of something, to see beyond the immediacy of something. This is a very powerful level of soul growth. For some of you, it may even have opened you up to your spiritual calling, ultimately. I need to draw more cards again, my beautiful pile 2, to follow this through. To know that someone is with you, to know you are protected, to know you are loved. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, there's a battleground here. We have the 4 of Cups. How interesting that we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Then we have the 10 of Cups again. Okay. And the 10 of Swords. Ah, okay. Right. Beautiful souls, there is another miracle. There's the heartbreak element of a circumstance that didn't work out, with the message very clearly that this was not meant to be permanent. And the first miracle was to do with the growth that's come from this. However, what we are being shown is the ending of something now. Something, there is another miracle coming into your world, and it's a gift. You're going to be gifted. You're going to be gifted with something that brings love back into your world, renews your trust, your faith in life. Let me bring these cards down here. the eternal child. For those of you who have lost someone, they are giving you permission to love again. That's really clear. And if the heartache was in any way some form of damage to you, that damaged your ability to feel that you either could be loved or you could trust enough to be loved, you are going through a healing process here, and love is returning into your world. The eternal child speaks sometimes, I think, of a wounded child. Something happening in your childhood that wounded you, that left you without trust, and the healing is now coming through a return to love, an ending of this feeling that you cannot trust people, that this is the shift. There is a miracle. So there's learning. That is in itself a miracle, but we are seeing a new miracle, and the new miracle to expect is prosperity, abundance, love coming into your world, innocence being returned, trust being returned. Something is coming back into your life that will complete the circle of sort of harm, trust being diminished, this kind of area. Something has come a full circle. You can now heal, you can now move forwards, you can now emerge, just as these cards themselves emerged, they grew. Pile 2, something is coming into your world that is the miracle of love, a return to love, refinding love, refinding trust, refinding innocence. However this is coming, the healing is on its way, and that is the miracle to expect. Gosh, it was such a powerful energy of challenge here for you. But yes, it is now time to return to love, and this miracle will come. We are seeing it. You are being protected as you navigate this process of healing. Something is coming into your life that will gift you with an opportunity to, it is literally rediscover trust, innocence, love, and that is magical, absolutely magical. It's like rebuilding another Eiffel Tower, rebuilding something even more spectacular, something that can now become permanent, that can be a vision of the highest and tallest proportions. Beautiful souls, the constraint is coming to an end, the restriction. Your patience is to be rewarded. The healing is coming and love is returning to your life. My beautiful pile 2s, this is your reading. If this is resonating with you, do please like, share, subscribe. Beautiful souls, I am sending you all the love in the world. Do check out my all zodiac sign readings as well. They're on another platform. What I will do, beautiful souls, I will put into the description box and the phone comments lots of links to the different things that I do, so you can check out my all zodiac sign readings. I'm very passionate about manifesting with the moon, and I create a moon diary and journal. If this is of interest to you, the 2024 one, I'll be making announcements over the next couple of months. They're always released at the end of the year. So if you're interested in these and you would like to be notified of them as soon as they're available, if you add yourself to one of my email lists, that's the best way for me to update you, or obviously check out more readings, because I will speak about them. But a really good email list to add yourself to is my subscriber prize draw, because here on YouTube every month I give away a free private reading and a pack of oracle cards. So it's a sort of a really lovely one. It's a subscriber offer, but if you subscribe and add yourself to that list, you know, not only can you get updated about the diary and the journal when they go live, but also you might actually win a reading or a pack of cards as well. So it's quite a good list to be on. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Really, this is a regrowth, it's a return to trust, a return to love, and it feels beautiful. I'm so sorry that you've had a really tough time, because I really can see you have, my beautiful pile twos. But I am sending you the biggest hug in the world, and keep us posted as this emerges, because there is a miracle coming into your world that will bring love and aliveness and trust and a return to innocence and joy back to you in a beautiful, beautiful way. Tons and tons of love to you. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading. Expect a miracle. What major blessing is about to arrive in your life? This is a card of radical change, life-changing change, apocalypsis, and the rune of movement, Awaz, is really about the bettering of any situation, something emerging, gathering momentum. Let's draw cards and see what else we are shown. What miracle is about to come into your life? We have the card of yarn, entwined. Okay, how interesting. Frigg weaves golden threads of love into the destinies of all beings, so we may tangle our heartstrings with others. How interesting. Perhaps it is love that is coming into your life, beautiful souls. After a period of darkness, of course, love coming into your world could be very, very, very life-changing indeed. We have, yes, life-changing. We have the card of death, and we have playful. Otter energy. How beautiful. Let's put these cards down here. I am seeing some very, very transformational relationship coming into your world. This is the miracle. Expect a miracle. It does feel as though it is a relationship, being entwined, connected with somebody. Now, whether this is a working alliance or whether it is actually an intimate relationship, a love partner, or indeed a working alliance or a friendship that you will love, there is a real connection. Singing from the same page, from the same sheet here, entwined, connected. It's going to be fun. It's going to be joyous. It's going to be beautiful and very life transformational. Let's draw more cards for you, pile 3. This for me is definitely a significant other. That's what I will say. This is a significant other coming into your world. I'm going to take those, and I also see this card for you too. Yeah, this is definitely a significant other of some sort or another coming into your world. This is the miracle. We have the Page of Coins. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. We have the Sun, how beautiful, and the Empress. Okay, for some of you, this is a working relationship, okay? We'll draw more cards to see where we go with this, because we do have the Page of Coins. So this is very much someone offering resources, potentially a working alliance. And with the Empress is a card of abundance. But I also feel like, you know, we have the Sun. I mean, this is a relationship of consciousness. That's what I'm going to say. Now, whether it's a working alliance or a love interest, it's a relationship of consciousness, higher awareness, higher consciousness coming in. I sort of want to say that you have work to do together. Now, whether that work is in being a role model for a beautiful, harmonious relationship of pure love and joy, or whether it is a working alliance where you physically have worked together, I think you're coming together with purpose. You will create abundance together. You will create light after darkness. It's a beautiful connection. Yeah, look at this. We have the 3 of Swords. Your togetherness will end, I think, conflict. Look at the 10. Look at the 10 of Swords. However this relationship comes into your life, whether you are literally a role model for others, let me move these along a little bit, whether you are a role model for others, a guiding light, however you are, you help to alleviate conflict. Integrity really comes to mind, a relationship of integrity and higher consciousness. on whatever level it is. And you actually, the very nature of you coming together means that you generate radical change in the world in the best possible way. You bring insight, you bring truth. If this is an intimate relationship, this will be so honest. The honesty between you will be extraordinary and demonstrate to people that this is possible. If it is a working alliance, you will speak the truth, you will support each other, maybe even work for a cause. But this is the miracle. It's definitely a relationship. Let's draw more cards for you, my beautiful pile 3. This is what is coming through for you. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Do you know, however we look at it, I think not only will you love this connection, I mean really, really love this connection, but I just feel like you'll be successful, abundant. You'll be able to be a guiding light for others. You'll be able to generate resources together that you can invest so that future generations can benefit. I feel like you're going to make your mark. That's what I'm seeing here. This is a relationship that assists. It could be that you come from quite different backgrounds as well, or different orientations, which means that somehow you come together in a way that shows that differences can be resolved. The very nature of you coming together demonstrates this. I just feel like this is an absolutely mind-blowingly amazing connection, an entwinement, a beautiful relationship that creates transformation and change and positivity. Just the very nature of you coming together. There is work to do at a spiritual level. And yet the joy of this is that this doesn't feel like work. This is like a dream come true. This is a miracle. This is an absolute blessing for you. This is the miracle. And yet you yourselves coming together are also a miracle for others. What you generate can benefit many just through being together, just being yourselves. Heal conflict. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't say any more, and it is radically life-changing. You speak the truth, you say how it is, you uphold equality, you prove that differences can be overcome, you generate health, wealth, prosperity, and you use it wisely. Whatever this connection, my beautiful pile 3, it's a blessing, not just to you, but to everyone. Your reading is just so clear, it's untrue. This must be one of the shortest readings I feel I've ever done, but I feel this is your reading. I don't feel I need to say any more. The message is clear. It's a relationship, it's a connection, it's an entwinement, it's joyous, it's fabulous, it's everything I have said. Pile 3, this is just amazing. And this is the miracle that's coming. This is the major blessing. And the irony is, or the gorgeousness of it, let's say, that's a better way of saying, is it's not just a blessing for you, it's a blessing for everybody. It's a blessing for you both. And for all that you come into contact. It is very life-changing. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, my beautiful pile 3, I am loving your reading beyond belief. Beyond belief. Fabulous. I could sit in your energy all day, but I feel this is your reading. I am stunned. It's very rare to do a reading as short as this, as concise, as clear, but my goodness me, how direct could it be? This is your miracle. This is the blessing. You yourselves collectively become a blessing. This is wonderful. I actually do feel I will draw a couple more cards. I want to know about the timing of this. That's what I'd like to ask for you. On your behalf, may I ask for an indication of timing? That's what we're going to do. Let me draw from another pack. May we ask for an indication of the timing of this miracle, please? the Ten of Pentacles. It's soon. I mean, the 10 is a card of, all the 10s are sort of completions and new beginnings. Satisfaction. I sort of feel it's imminent. It's like, I do. I just feel the timing is, this is really speaking to me of now. It's the presence of now. It's the happening of now. I genuinely feel this is imminent. It's not like it's an eight, you know, the ace would say, I guess it's about to start, but the aces, the 10s, we are in that point of turning, and we have the Ace of Pentacles and then the 10 of Pentacles. Now we do have these three beautiful, beautiful, I think that they are called Numens, but I understand them as, I see them as these beautiful hounds. So now this could indicate, I almost want to say that magical number of 3 days, 3 weeks. But I think it's imminent. This is what I want to say. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, I would say no more. No more than that. Really, really wouldn't be seeing any longer than that. Yeah, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months at the most. Now I am concluding your reading. Beautiful souls, thank you for joining me. Thank you so, so much, all of you, for being here. And if you have enjoyed this reading and it's resonating with you, do like, share, subscribe. It's an absolute privilege to read for you. If you're interested in any of the additional things I do, my all zodiac sign readings, I'm going to put a ton of links into the description box and also the pinned comment for phone users as well. If you're interested in my all zodiac sign readings, they're on another platform, but you can check out the link below. I also, I'm very passionate about manifesting with the moon, and I create a moon diary and a moon journal. Now, this is the time of year when we're heading towards the end of the year, which is when they are launched for 2024. So kind of watch this space. If you'd like an update about them, make sure that you are on one of my email lists. And a really good email list to get yourself onto is my subscriber prize draw, because here on YouTube, every single month I give away a free private reading and a pack of my own oracle cards. I'll put the links to those in the description box too. Now, with those oracle cards and the private reading, it's a subscriber offer. So if you are subscribed, if you add yourself to my subscriber email list, you're then in that monthly prize draw. And I can also then notify you about the diary and the journal if you're interested in those and you're passionate like me about manifesting with the moon. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Tons and tons of love. Beautiful pile 3. This just feels fabulous in every possible way. See you soon for another reading.